Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for this time next year. So we're going to see where you will be in October of 2025. You have in your current general energies, you have this Dolphins card. It says playfulness and cooperation. You also have the ship card that says direction and journey on it. So you could be moving in a new direction, and obviously that could be a fresh start or something new. Yeah, I mean, you even have this boat on the back of the King of Cups, which we will talk about in just a minute, or I'll show you that in just a minute. But the king, the boat on the King of Cups kind of represents something very specific, which is it represents a time where our ancestors would get on boats and they wouldn't know if they were going to hit land or not. And I'm talking about like ancient ancestors. So the King of Cups can sometimes represent moving in new directions or stepping into the unknown. And it looks to me like a lot of you could be doing things to kind of like step into the unknown, or you could be exploring. We even go Wheel of Fortune to the world from the King of Cups, which could be you moving in a new direction or literally moving. Could also be another possibility as well. The other thing is that I feel a lot of you could be seeing the results of having Jupiter in your first house. I believe that with Jupiter, we do get its benefits when it's in a house, but I just feel that sometimes with a big planet like Jupiter, we don't really get the full benefits of having that planet in the house that it's in until after it leaves that house. And so Jupiter in June 25th, I believe, if I'm not wrong, is going to be moving into Cancer next year. We're talking about 2025, obviously. And I think this will be very beneficial for you financially. And you could, but I kind of feel like it's almost like you're getting double Jupiter results here or something is popping into my head. It's like, because you are expanding, because Jupiter's been in your first house, this could be having an effect on your finances, and it's kind of like a double effect is what's popping into my head. I don't know. I've never had a message like this before, but I do like it. I think it's going to be a good thing. I would also encourage you to double down on it. As I always say, it's like if good things are happening, how can you expand those things, or how can you replicate the success? And, I feel this King of Pentacles is just talking about better financial success for you. You have the Magician, and the Magician is pointing down to the Seven of Wands. And so the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says when you know that something is for you, and when you like truly believe deep down inside that something is going to be successful and there is no other way, then that's when whatever you're thinking about doing will be successful. So I think the Magician is really saying, for you to manifest whatever you're trying to manifest right now, you have to actually believe it deep down inside with the Seven of Wands. You have the King of Cups. Again, he has this boat behind him. The King of Cups is about having deep emotions, and he has explored his emotions to a very deep level, and he's able to now use his emotions to guide him in a new direction. So I feel for a lot of you that you are being emotionally guided at this time, or your emotions could be guiding you. And of course, we want to make sure that we're using positive emotions here so that we are successful. I also feel that this could be a person. You could be attracting like an earth sign with water, or water sign with earth. Could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius right here. Same thing with the world, except Capricorn instead of Sagittarius. But definitely could be a new person with the Lovers in between these two. So if you are looking for love, I would say this is new love. The world would really tell me that you're probably going to meet this person out and about, like outside of your house, believe it or not. Leave the house, right? With the King of Pentacles, you have the Chariot. Yes, some of you could be moving. You could be thinking about moving. You could be planning a move. It's going to be like another like 3-ish years before Jupiter enters into your fourth house. Usually when we move, when Jupiter is in our fourth house, it's not always true, but usually, and or we can move during that time. We can also make changes in the home. So it's going to be like 3-ish years or something like that. And we're talking about from October of next year of 2025. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but that doesn't mean that you won't be moving or traveling. With the Magician, you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about matching the energy of what you want. I always say the quickest way to manifest is to adopt the habits of success of the thing that you want. So just learning good, positive, love habits if you want love, learning good habits about money if you want money, or anything else is the best thing we can do. With the Nine of Cups, we really have to be in the energy of the thing that we want. We have to be the thing we want to be before we can have it. And people always say, again, how is that possible? I always say, adopt the habits, surround yourself with the ideas and the information of what you want, and kind of tell yourself the good stories of what you want, and you will have it. You also have this chameleon spirit coming up in your next row, which says act as if. So again, same thing. With the King of Cups, you have the Hermit. So I kind of do feel that someone could be coming out of hermit mode. I kind of get the feeling that you could be meeting a person where you're saying to yourself, like, how is this person single? It could be one of those. Or, maybe you're meeting a person that's been single for like a few years. And, I feel like you could be a little bit surprised. But really, I feel like this person's been in hermit mode with that Hermit card. And maybe they've been trying to protect themselves. They have the Seven of Wands right next to them. And so this looks to me like a person who's maybe hurt. And so maybe they took a break from love, or maybe they've been working on something. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you this time next year, you have the Skunk spirit, says know your worth. You also have this Chameleon spirit, says act as if. Yes, act as if you already have the thing, or act as if you already are the thing that you want to be, or whatever you want to experience. Act as if you already have it. If you want love, like, take yourself on a date. I always say single people act single. So don't act single, right? Act as if you already have the thing you want. Do the things you would do if you are in love. I have so many friends, they tell me all the time, they're like, oh, I can't, I'll go to the Grand Canyon when I have a person because I want the experience to be special and I want to go with a person. I'm like, no, just go right now. What if the love of your life is sitting on the edge of the Grand Canyon just waiting for you? It's like, maybe that's what needs to happen. So we need to stop holding ourselves back from what we want, right? And I would go do the things you would do if you had what you want. And it doesn't have to be love. I'm just using that as an example because we have the Lovers right here. So a lot of you could be attracting love. Of course, the Lovers is your card. So whenever you show up as yourself, it puts you in a position of power and strength and really allows you to get what you want from the reading. And I definitely feel this could be love coming in for you. I feel like this is you showing up here in a strong position, but I really feel that there's clearly love coming in for you. I feel that the love will probably be coming through some sort of change because we have the Chariot in the World. So if you're moving, that literally could bring love into your life, or you could meet love through a move. But this could be anything. Like, you could be going on an adventure, like I just said, or you could be traveling, or you could be just making a change, like getting a new job or doing something different. And that's probably where this will come for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, is a change in your fortunes. This set of readings has been very fortunate. So I've been a little bit surprised because I kind of feel like, I thought 2025 would be a little bit more rocky, I guess, but I don't know. It looks pretty good. So I wouldn't worry about it, of course. And I think there are good things that are happening. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, can spin in any direction. So, that doesn't mean that things won't be rocky. So make sure that you're getting the wheel to spin in the right direction. Make sure you're getting it to spin forward. We can do this by doubling down on the bad stuff, but also, doubling down on the good stuff. But also when challenges pop up, you take care of those challenges right away instead of allowing them to build into bigger and worse situations. We can educate ourselves with the Wheel of Fortune as well. So self-education and learning is a great thing to do. In learning specifically about things that we don't know. I know it sounds simple, but with the Sphinx right here, the Sphinxes represent the mysteries of the universe. And it basically says there might be, maybe you're trying to grow your business and maybe there are just some things you don't know. And if you simply learn about what you don't know, then you can make improvements. And that's what I would do with the Wheel of Fortune, but really good. You have the Seven of Wands. Again, I feel like the more sure of yourself you can be, the better. And I'm a big fan of brainwashing yourself, and especially for positive reasons. So I brainwash myself every single day by writing affirmations. I think that's really what affirmations do. It's like, you have to do affirmations work after a long period of time, right? You have to consistently write down the same affirmation over and over and over again. It's a little bit boring, although I don't know, I enjoy doing it. And I think over time, it starts to sink in and you start to believe whatever it is that you write down. So that's one example. But with the Seven of Wands, we really have to believe whatever we're trying to accomplish, we really have to believe it deep down inside, and we have to remove all doubt. So again, if you could do that, you'll be more successful. With the Lovers, yes, you have the Queen of Cups. This is a very kind, caring type of connection right here. I'm wondering, it's kind of funny because it's popping into my head that some of you could be attracting someone who's very tough on the outside, but I feel like they're just very soft on the inside, in the best way possible. So you could be attracting a very loving, emotional person. But I feel like this person has been hurt because of that Hermit card with the Seven of Wands right next to it. So I feel like this person's been through something that has made them hard, has made them tough. But really, I feel this is going to be a very loving connection. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Star. Damn, really good reading. So the Star is a card of hope, faith, and renewal. I kind of feel like this is a wish. I feel like some of you are kind of getting something you wish for, or you're stepping more into the energy of a wish, and this is going to be good. I really have nothing else to say there. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Tower. Yeah, even with the Tower, I wouldn't even worry about it. Number one, the Tower is about seeing reality for what it actually is, but you also have the Star here. And the Star would represent healing from a Tower moment. I'm wondering if you are healing a Tower moment for a person. It's like, I don't think we should do anything for anyone. Like, we can't change someone else is what I'm trying to say. But I kind of feel that you could be changing things for a person. Like, you could be making them believe in love again. Or you could be making them, believe that that they can find an emotional connection or whatever. So that's one thing. The other thing I'm getting is I feel this is some sort of opportunity, believe it or not. I feel like there could be a Tower moment happening that it actually creates an opportunity for you. Like, maybe your boss gets fired and like you could be the one that becomes the boss, or maybe it's like some other position that opens up. So I would be paying attention to any Tower moments that happen, like in the world or in your job or wherever, because it could be an opportunity. Next, in the area of messages from your future self, you have this empathy card and this remember card. Yeah, like I said, there's something about empathy and emotions with a person. And so, like, I feel like you want to care for this person, which is also interesting. Like, I get a very motherly feeling off of that Queen of Cups. Like, I'm not saying you're going to be this person's mother, right? Or father, depending on what you are. But, it's like, I just get this, like, you want to take care of this person. You actually want to. I think, the whole problem in relationships when you end up as someone's mother, it's because they're, like, literally a baby, right? An adult baby. I feel like this person is not an adult baby. I feel like they are successful and confident and all those things. So it's almost like changing your energy as well is kind of what I get here, where it's like you want to take care of this person. That's very, very different than being someone's mother, right? And so I want to stress that, but definitely something I get here. The other interesting thing that we have here, by the way, is that the Hermit normally has the Star in his lantern, and then we have the Star right here. So it's like this person holds back or has held back in the past, I feel. And it's like when you get to know this person, I feel like you're discovering that this person is a star. Maybe not like famous, that's not what I'm saying, but I feel like they have really good qualities, right? You have the World, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. The World is a card of accomplishments. It's also a card of achievements as well. So a really great year for achievements. And one thing I will stress is that you have the Chariot. And so the Chariot says if we are going to accomplish something, we really have to go for it. And just based off the astrology for the collective, for everyone, I feel if you want to do something, then you 110% commit to it. And if you do, you'll be successful. But if you're just like dipping your toes in the water, like the Star card, even though the Star is a good card, then you're not going to be successful. So I would say 110% commitment to the things you want to accomplish, and you will accomplish them. You have the Page of Swords. Again, I feel like someone might already have their eye on you, or you already have your eye on a person right now. And so, again, a lot of you might be kind of spying on a person or vice versa, and if you want love. And that's really it. That's all I get off of this card. Although I will say the Page of Swords is a great card for being curious and following your curiosity. So it might be a great time to learn, about things that you're interested in. You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, definitely a Knight in Shining Armor. I feel like this person will kind of surprise you over time because, again, I kind of see them developing between the Hermit and the Star. It's like over time, I feel like they open up more and more and more, and they become like more and more special. So really good connection. With the World card, you have the High Priestess. Sorry, I just threw it. You have the High Priestess. The High Priestess says you need to trust your intuition. I think that it could be a really good time to feel the energy of the world. It's almost like that. It's like I was getting read the room with the high priestess. And, what I feel like that's saying is that you need, like, if you have a gut instinct or a feeling or an intuition about things that are going on around you, I feel like you need to pay attention to that. I feel this is a good thing because it's going to present opportunities for you. I kind of feel like it's connected to that Tower card as well. Remember what I said. It's almost like something's going to happen that's going to open up an opportunity, but I feel like you're going to have to trust yourself. Like, maybe you're not qualified to be the boss, but maybe you could probably still do the job, right? So you're going to have to trust yourself and your intuition that's guiding you to do whatever this is. Well, I told you with the Page of Swords, you have the King of Cups, exactly what I said. So someone's already looking at someone here, so I feel like someone already has their eye on their person. Like this could be you, could be them, whatever. Take it how it resonates. Really, the Page of Swords would be you, and the King of Cups could be the person. So some of you might already have your eye on a person that would be very special for you. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Five of Wands. I'm wondering if there's competition for this person. Again, you might have your eye on a person where there already is a lot of competition for this for this person, but I feel like this person is not. It's like I feel like this person does like. Let me back up here, Gemini. Let me start over. I feel like this is the type of person where it's like what you will probably be surprised to learn is that maybe this person's like very attractive, but they like haven't dated a lot of people. I feel like this is like a one man, one woman kind of man or woman, right? It's like they don't. I don't really feel like they. I think that will be surprising to you. It's like they could have a lot of people, but they don't. And there you go. Next, in the area of the good stuff. You have this Fork in the Road card. You also have this Serendipity card. So I love this Serendipity card. It's like a card of being lifted up by luck or having lucky experiences. The Fork in the Road card would definitely represent a choice, but it's coming up in the area of the good stuff. And you also have the Death card. So big changes coming in for you. And I feel like you are making a new decision. So if you are at a fork in the road or if you have choices to make, I feel like you could be moving in new directions or making new choices with the Death card. You also have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is normally conflict and competition, but the Five of Wands is a card of learning from the competition. So I think it would be an amazing time for you to learn as much as you can about the things that you're doing or what's going on in your life. And, I would just learn. In the good stuff, I call this card Indiana Jones because to me, the Five of Wands can say you're going on some sort of crazy adventure. It could be anything. It could be like a new relationship, can be a crazy adventure. Starting a new business or a job can be a crazy adventure, but you always get like some sort of reward from the Five of Wands. So you could be getting rewards for a crazy adventure. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work, so anything you can do to work with other people would be a good idea. I also feel there could be a lot of attention coming in for you. I mean, you have the Star in this Three of Pentacles, so this can say that you're getting recognition for the work that you do. With the Death card, you have the Three of Cups. Yes, teamwork makes the dream work, like I already said. Amazing card for celebrations as well, so you could be celebrating a big change in your life. With the Five of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups would be your emotions overflowing, being very happy. So there could be a lot of happiness coming in for you. And like I said, you could be getting into a connection with a person where there is competition for the person. You have the Ace of Cups there. And, maybe this person is offering you their cup. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. Eight of Pentacles says you're getting rewards for all the work that you're doing in your life. And so I feel for a lot of you that you could be getting rewards for work that you've already done, which is great. You have this Dog card. It says protection from a powerful friend, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Really good cards for getting support from the people in your life and also getting protection from people. I really feel that people will kind of want to help lift you up. I see a lot of support in this reading, so it could just be a good time for it could be a time where people are really wanting to support you. You have this Desk card. It says pay attention to your work. Yes, definitely. Work looks good, so I think that there are a lot of opportunities for you to increase your earnings. Now, like I said, I think there's one thing that you really have to do, which is you really have to take control with the Chariot and the Star. I feel it. They're both very good cards, right? But I look at tarot as just energy that exists. If you do nothing, nothing is going to happen. So the cards can't make anything happen for you. And I would really take control, and I would set some goals, and I would make them happen. I would set easy goals as well. I tell people all the time, I think people set goals that are too big. You got to set little ones so that when you accomplish them, it feels good, and then you set the next one. You have this Rose card. It says romance is in the air. A yes. So love. We already know it. You have this older man. Could be attracting someone who's older than you. It says dealings or relationships with an older man. You have this Whale. It says great worry over nothing. I feel like this person is a worrier because the King of Cups has a whale on his card, by the way, in the background. It looks like a fish back there, but it's meant to be a whale. So, for a lot of you, you could be attracting someone who is maybe a little bit reserved. Again, I think maybe this person's been hurt or put into hermit mode. We already talked about it. So you might have to be a little bit patient with this person. Finally, you have this gavel. It says involvement with the law. I feel there's good stuff going on for you, actually. If you're involved in a legal matter, you have the Eight of Pentacles, which could be like a settlement or a payout. But this reading looks really good here, Gemini. Love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.